Let me tell you, what is the difference between an asset and a liability that most people misunderstand? If you search about the difference between these two concepts, you will always find it from a business perspective. An asset is something you own that creates value. A liability is something you owe that must be paid. But that definition doesn't work for you, and I will tell you why. Let's take a house as an example. For a company, a house is always listed as an asset on its balance sheet because it's something that the company owns and it may create value in the future. But what if the market value of that house has decreased? Or what if that house doesn't generate any income? For the company, it's still an asset, but for you, it's definitely not. Because in personal finance, what makes the difference between an asset and a liability is the key word: cash flow. An asset is something that puts cash into your pocket. A liability is something that takes cash out of your pocket. So you should always ask yourself this question: does my house generate positive or negative cash flow? If your house just takes money from you in the form of property taxes, insurance, and maintenance, that's a negative cash flow. So it's a liability. But if your house generates positive cash flow more than negative cash flow through rent, for example, in that case, it's an asset. And now for the real question: your house is an asset or a liability?